So this spring, I decided to build about a year and a half ago. Started seeing a bunch of springs online, people using them for training. I decided to build my own version of it. It's got a smaller in diameter but stronger spring on the bottom, and then a more flexible spring on top. I designed it like that so when you pull down, the actual hand handle is a little bit more realistic to the position of somebody's hand. Some of the springs that I seen were just a handle on top of a straight spring, and you can't even get your elbow to the pad. So I designed this. It has a little bit of backwards curve to it. Anyway, I got my son here and my daughter helping me. Keaton here is going to start recording for me. And what we're going to do, first of all, I'm going to just hold this out of the way and give you an example. This handle here is free spinning. So when you get a hold of it and you pull down, it's trying to turn and open up your fingers. The harder you pull, the more the spring puts resistance or puts pressure on your fingers and tries to turn this handle and pull your fingers open. So it's working on containment, back pressure containment at the same time. And we got this crane scale here. I've been curious what kind of pressure this has. Back up so you can see me, Keith, and then we'll show this in a second. But I didn't know what to expect when I very first got this, or when I very first built this. It was about all I could do to get my elbow to the pad and hang on for 3, maybe 5 seconds on a good day. The last time I've used this was about a month ago, after I got it all bolted on the table and I finally got my table bolted down to a platform. I was able to get to the pad and drive sideways on it for 10-20 seconds, and so I thought that was a good improvement. Right after I built this, I took it to arm wrestling practice with me, had a couple of the guys try it out, and Cody Merritt is unable to pin this spring. My goal is to someday get to where I can pin it. Jordan Sill, part of a conversation, told me he thinks he can pin it just off of a video of me doing it and just seeing what it was. I have yet to meet up with him with the spring and see if he can actually do it. But we're going to see what kind of pressures this thing has. So, first of all, I'm just going to kind of pull down on this to get my elbow to the pad, just to see where this handle lines up with the edge of the table. Because I'd like to get an accurate reading of how much weight is on this or how much pressure is on this with my elbow on the pad. So we're going to pull this down. This thing is just past the edge of that pad. So where the stitching starts is about a ½ an inch past that elbow pad. So we're going to see what that does. But first of all, before I see what that reading is, I want to see how much pressure my daughter pulling on this can put on it.
So what happens if I let go?
So just do like you're going to pull it down like you had a hold of it, but just come down past the table and just kind of one arm, one hand, like you're arm wrestling, just like this, and just kind of lean back a little bit and just pull down like you're pulling on the spring.
That's so
Take your
weird.
elbow off take your elbow off here, just like this. Let me show you. Back up so you can see us, Keith. You're just going to go like this, and I just want you to pull down, just to put a little bit of pressure like that on there. Okay, Keith, when she does that, let's show this number. Liv can get it to pull it down and try to hold it steady for just a second. Somewhere in the ballpark is 60 pounds is where you can get that to.
Olivia, come record. I want to see how far I can get.
Here, buddy, I'll record you. You try it real quick and see.
Tell me about it.
Oh, 28 pounds. 40 pounds. Good job. Okay.
If you do it
There
like
you go.
that, Ken, here, like I'll do it like
No,
he
hang
was
on,
doing it.
hang on. Let's get the actual numbers we're looking for here. Okay, stitching just past the edge of the elbow pad is where my elbow sits on the pad. So Keith, when I pull it down there, I'm going to try to hold it steady at that point.
Okay.
And you get a good reading on that number, okay?
Well, you did 2 hands.
I know, because I'm trying to hold it at a certain point. Right there.
888.
88.8.
88 pounds is how much back pressure that has with my elbow sitting on the pad. Huh. Okay. Now we're going to see how much it generates if I can pull it down as far as I can. Ready, Kate?
Don't break it.
I hope it
Dad.
doesn't break. Okay. How much is that?
122.8.
122.8.
But it did get up to 127 at the highest.
Somebody would have to have some pretty short arms to pull it that far. My arms are fairly long. If I'm at 88 pounds, somebody with a shorter arm might be able to get it down to somewhere in the ballpark of 100. Okay, now, something I'm curious about. If I pull this down to where my elbow's on the pad, I'm getting 88 pounds. I wonder what will happen if I pull it to that level and then go sideways. What do you guys think?
Oh no.
Think we're gonna hit 100 pounds?
I don't want
I
that to
don't know,
come
but
towards
you're
me.
starting to film over here by me, dude.
Okay. Ready, Keith? No,
Yeah.
stay over there because you're gonna want to show this.
Okay.
I'm gonna come down to where my elbow would be on the pad. About right there. Is that still in the ballpark of 88 pounds?
Yeah.
88.6.
Okay, now we're just gonna pull sideways. What is that?
170.
No.
116.4.
116, 115?
115. 116.
Did you see where that was at, Liv?
It was a 116, 115.
No, I mean the actual position of the... I'm gonna take this off of here for a second.
You can't even get it out down that far.
You don't think?
No.
That's what I'm going to try to find out. We're going to see that handle was somewhere in this ballpark,
Yeah.
right? So my elbow's on the pad, right on the edge, about 6 inches above the pin pad. All right. You think I can get it, Keith?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Ready?
Yeah. Dang, Dad. Dang, buddy.
I think I got it to that point.
Yeah. Maybe a little after.
So maybe 115, 120
Yeah.
pounds, somewhere in there. That's not too bad.
I have a splinter.
One of these days, Keith, we're gonna pin this thing. The problem is, the farther down you go, the harder it gets. Should we do one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was somewhere around there.
What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think 2023 is going to be the year of the spring for me.
Yeah. 1000%.
Jody Williams says it's the year of opportunity. I think it's the year of opportunity for me to pin this spring. What do you think, bud?
Yeah.
I think so too. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for your help, Keith.
No.
That's my spring that I use, you guys. This year, this thing is gonna make me climb the ladder.